I was able to do the somatic breathwork experience at Anna's office. I thought it was very helpful. I didn't really know what to expect, as I have done some meditations before, and I thought that maybe it's going to be similar to that. I realized that I need to work on my breathing a little more, and I was also able to identify through the exercise that I hold a lot of traumatic feelings in my chest area. So I was able to identify that as being one of the things that bothered me the most, and it kind of makes sense because when I feel nervous, I always feel a big heaviness in my chest area. I was able to also, through the different meditations that we did, walk through different areas of my life, from when I was a younger girl to adolescent to now being a grown woman. And I was able to make a lot of connections in terms of different feelings that I've had over the years, in terms of placing blame on myself, placing blame on other people, but especially on myself over certain situations. And I was able to release a lot of guilt and a lot of heavy emotions that I have around those traumatic situations that I've had in the past. I was also able to find comfort within my body when I felt very uncomfortable, to kind of tell myself that I can walk myself through this, because it was definitely an experience that brought up a lot of emotions and a lot of, maybe at some point, feelings of discomfort. And I was able to kind of calm down and talk myself into understanding that I was okay, but there was a lot of emotions that were evoking out of me. So overall, I really enjoyed the experience, and I think it's great for people that want to come face to face with some of their past, traumas, and then kind of realize that they can do more healing. I felt a little bit tired during that day, towards the end of the day, and then the next day I kind of felt a little sad. I think I was kind of still dealing with some of the aftermath. But overall, I think this is great for people that want to work on themselves and on healing and making a path forward with themselves. And I actually think it helps improve their relationships with others, because if we understand ourselves better, we can tell other people how we need to be treated or where we come from. And then it also, I felt that it made me feel more whole, because I was able to connect a lot of different parts of traumas that I've had throughout the years that I guess at some point I have felt disconnected, and this made me see myself. At the end of the exercise, I was able to see myself like smiling and glowing and feeling like I'm whole, if that makes sense. Thank you very much for this experience.